Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Timberborn. Woohoo! Let's get this going. So, I had an ingenious thought. Well, right after I clicked, you know, end on the last one, and that was if I cannot make the reservoir taller, because I cannot, because I built all this stuff over here like a silly person. Well, technically. Oh no! Stop! I'd have to like rejigger a lot of things over here, to make this come up. I mean, I obviously could put in another layer here. I'd have to take out the showers. I'd have to shift the exercise plaza. Okay, that's actually all I would have to do on that side to get another tile. And then on this side, I would just need to come. Well. Let's get started. The other thing I was thinking is that I can obviously go down. And if I go down and dynamite down, because I think I have some space before the bottom of the map. Let's take a look and see. Okay. Okay, not a lot. Not a lot. But I think I could get some more water in here. But I do think that coming up a tile would actually be kind of nice. So, while we are here thinking about that, man, there's a lot of beavering happening up in here. Up in here, up in here. Let us tunnel. I'm gonna tunnel through here, so that I can get over here and I can start laying the foundation to come up higher on this edge. That's where I'm gonna start. And I think I'm gonna do it with terrain. How does that sound? How does that sound? So let's put in some tunnel. That's what I'm gonna do. Uh, I like getting it started and then I can finish it after I kind of like know where it's gonna come. And so there we go. We're gonna get that started. Tunneling. Yep. Good. That should be fine. And we can path right over. That sounds good. And then we can actually get started over here as well. So I want to raise this whole edge up higher. Well, actually, if I were smart, I would just that backbone. I don't know why I did it. It doesn't matter. That was past me. Current me is like, what did I do? I did weird things. So that's what I'm talking about. And then this whole thing here can get turned into water. And then I would just kind of have to do like that. Get the 2 extra tiles and then yeah, like that. And this is gonna have to be like all winky wonky. That's not an actual word, but to follow this edge. That one there, that's okay. Now while I am here we go. Sorry. And there. That did me dirty. Okay. Let's give them that to get started on. I'm not entirely sure they can actually reach all the things. Yeah, too far from a district center. So this is gonna need some, ways of getting up and around and stuff. Can this be built from the bottom? Yeah, this can be built from below. Okay, so it's just a couple of these actually. That's not too bad. Let's come over here and obviously before I forget, let's go ahead and mark that resource for demolition. And of course, they're going to have to come up there to do it. So we're going to need to build some stairs. Can I? No, I must not have. So we'll get that one high priority. They can just keep working on that. And I actually, again, think I can demolish all this. Oh, that's going to make that look a lot better. Not too far. How is that's still not built? That's why. Come on. Come on. There you go, my friend. Okay, now that's not too far. Now we want that highest priority to demolish. So I can put the levees here. Now, oh, I don't actually even need that corner one. That's just to make it look better, I think. I'm not going to worry about it. That one is, though, that one. Okay, so all of those are too far from a district center. And definitely going to need some stairs. Platform. Stairs. Path. I'm going to just babysit them. One at a time, get those done. Get that done. All right. Okay, now we got this over here that's too far from a district center. And that's going to be kind of a little bit... I got some cranberry peach juice. If I get rid of this tooth grindstone, that shouldn't be too far from a district. Good. I don't actually know what happened. Okay, we went back to temperate. And so now we're going to see if this works. So we have clean water coming, and it's pushing through this bad water. Okay, so now we've got clean water coming through the sluices down here. That's going to just wait for it to continue to, clean itself out. Power coming from here, clean water. We still have bad water because it hasn't reached a good level yet, I guess is what I want to say. And so now we've got some surging. I'm not overly concerned about that. Now it should start to possibly open here soon because you can see the contamination has faded and that is opening up. And oh, that looks like it. Oh, I think the water is flowing this way now. Yeah. The water's flowing this way, which is slowing that down. So that's going to slow that down while this is open. Yeah, I think that's what that's doing. So now that is filling in my reservoir. Good. And now that's opened, that's closed, and I'm flushing bad water through there. That is awesome. That is exactly what I want to see. So I am very, very proud of that. So let me toot my own horn there. Let's put this tooth grindstone back in because they finished the wall behind it. Let's see. Okay. What's happening here? High priority. That going. Yep, that's what I want to have happen. I also want that one high prioritized. Good. Okay. Now we can... Gotta get beavers. Have to go up. Yeah. That's okay. Do do do. That's that and see how that'll do in terms of that. Good, good, good. Okay, also, while that is happening, oh man, that's right, I went through it. Let's just do a double check on our resources. That sounds like a good plan. We're gonna start pumping out of the river during the temperate cycle, and we are going to pause these guys while pumping during a temperate cycle because I want this to fill in a little faster. So we've got water, we've got all the food, got all the food stuff, we've got dynamite, dirt, extract, so much coffee. They probably still aren't happy with the amount of coffee that I have. I don't understand them. Okay, now what's going on? Why is this not moving? There we go. Okay, I think it was just not moving because again, it was still filling this all in. Great. Water is coming up. Right? Water is coming up. Oh. Oh. No, that's not it. But we got to get this going. Do I need a path up there? Come on, guys. Oh, I did say I was going to have to babysit this, and then I didn't. Good, they're working on these. There we go. Ay, ay, ay. Let's get this tripled. I'm getting annoyed. Why is this so hard to finish? I don't understand. Also, why are they still working when it's nighttime? That's another question. I got injured beavers. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Good, we got that one done. And that one is now done. Last but certainly not least. And building lacks materials. Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no. That was, as one of my favorite YouTubers would say, that was a blunder. But that's okay. Let's prioritize that building by haulers and just get that canola oil going. And then they should be able to get... Yeah, that was okay. Okay, this is a problem. We've got to open that. Get that water in, get the greening happening. That's okay, that can be opened during the temperate. And we're going to go ahead and open that as well. I'm not overly concerned. Okay, okay. Now, just this last one. No, that's great. I'm going to see how deep we've gotten. Age 1.64, good. It's very slow. Happening. I feel like something weird is happening. They're open, right? Oh, am I doing the same dumb thing that I've done before? No, you can put sluices on the bottom and the water will keep flowing. It has an exit. 0.65. Maybe it's just taking a minute. I don't know, friends. Let's start laying some dynamite. How does that grab you? While all of this is happening, let's get some dynamiting in. I think that'll make me happy to see some dynamite go in. So, I don't actually know what level. Let's see here. 1, 2. I kind of feel like doubles are the way to go. I'm not entirely sure, so we'll see what happens. But I'm going to double dynamite all of this. And, oh, here comes my army of workers. I need to make the path go in further, obviously. Well, I mean, but obviously. And I'm going to go ahead and detonate. And that should be fine. Okay, they obviously can't get across now. That's fine. So I'll put in a double platform right there. And I will high prioritize that. Okay, so things are going to happen and we're going to have a deeper reservoir. That being said, obviously this is going to be all kinds of messed up since I'm dynamiting and making it bigger that way. Canola oil is coming in and the canola seeds are being used. That's fine. I did make a tunnel coming out of here, so let's put in a path. And what I wanted to do was start... I was going to do terrain here. So let's mark resources, demolition, and I just want edge. Yeah, okay. Okay, all right. I think good things are happening. I'm not entirely sure that good things are actually happening. This just does not seem like it's filling up very much. I don't know why. Let's see. Got clean water coming out of here. Out of curiosity, what would happen if I close? Coming over the dam. I'm an idiot. Not going through the sluice. Over the dam. That's why it's not getting up any higher. That's where I'm spilling from. Okay. Let's see. What would happen? This is gonna be tricky. What would happen if I replace those with floodgates? I think that maybe is what I want to do. I don't know. I gotta fix this ASAP. Okay. path. Sorry, I'm not super chatty right now. I'm just a little bit kind of a normal state of being, right? For me. Um, let's get this all high prioritized. Yeah. Have to babysit this. Yeah. Okay, let's let that one work on that. I think that's why this is not getting up higher. That went down because I blew the dam. That's fine. Now here we have all this dynamite in, which is fabulous. And I'm just gonna continue to put in double dynamite. Get water saved. The only problem is evaporation is really a challenge because obviously the reservoir is gigantic. And so the bigger the reservoir, the faster the um whatchamacallit. That is not, why can't they build it from right there? What are you even talking about? What the hell? I'm so confused. Why can't you build that? What the hell? What am I missing? I guess I can't build below them? So I don't understand. Platform there? That's not true. What am I missing? Path is hooked up to anything. That's the problem. Man alive, am I doing a terrible job at this right now? Oh my god, focus. I'm so sorry that this is really going poorly for me right now. I think it's because I'm kind of tired. Actually connect things. There we go. Now, after this all gets built, then that should be fine. Okay. Whew. Whew. Okay. That was a lot. That was a lot. Right now, though, I can demolish all of this. Awesome. Start building up over here to get some more water, but that is happening. And they're putting all the dynamite in. I'm gonna blow up over here. That was fun. Let's get rid of this. I don't actually know why I didn't think of this whole dynamite thing sooner. A little embarrassed about it, but that's okay, right? Yeah, look at how much more just depth I have. That's great. That's great. That is going to be super helpful. Um, I just want to do a quick double check of my stuff. Do I have the no dynamite workshop is all that is going fine? Yep. Yeah, everything is looking fine in terms of resources. And yeah, good things are happening over here. Now, the next question I have is why why isn't that demolished? That I don't understand. Okay. I don't really understand. That's just going to take some time, I suppose, just like all of this dynamite is going to take some time. Hey, here, you can go this way too. Okay. Now we can build that. There we go. And don't forget to put the path in. This is unfortunate. This is quite unfortunate. A drought is not the best. I'm gonna run out of water, but that's okay, because I am doing all this dynamiting, so we're gonna get more saved regardless. I really wanted to make a little bit more progress on this, but obviously I didn't. So that's, like I said, a little bit unfortunate. Whew. All right. I did promise y'all that I would start thinking about bad water diversion over here. And during a drought is actually not a bad time to think about that. I just really want to get this complete so that I can try to get a little bit more water in. You know what I mean? If I put that to a 0.95, I think that's the right choice. Canola is not doing. That's okay. That's okay. Still don't really get why this is. I guess it's just not a priority right now. And that's fair enough. They can have their priorities. These beavers have full abilities to determine their fate. Let's go ahead and get rid of that and that, and we'll put in. Pause that one, and high prioritize that one. Good, good, good. We've got our beavers coming in, and gotta get that one done first. Let's bring that up to a 0.95. And then let's get this one done. Priority. Oh, come on. It is annoying when they just won't do their work. It's like, man, come on. This is not like super high priority right now, but I would like to get it done before the drought. Like, can we please, beavers, get on your horses and put in the dang floodgate for me right now. Come on, you have a day. Let's go. Dude, I have 13 unemployed beavers and 6 homeless beavers. I need to pause those. Water is still fine, and food is, really good. Okay. Well, that took a minute, but yep. So now that should force the water in through here, which should force the water in through here, which should make that go up. Okay, if I can get over 1.65. Excellent. Okay. That is great. Let's go ahead and detonate all of this now too. That's more water, and again, that's just because, you know, the sudden drop. Excellent. Okay, now I feel more confident that I'm gonna have to build this all up one more too. That to be higher. Man, that's crazy. Okay, the drought has started. Let's go over here. It's an 8-day drought. Ain't no thing like a chicken wing. Go over here and just go ahead and close that. Try to keep some of the water in from evaporating, and we will close that. Okay, drought is going on. Let us pause these log pumpers. Take from our reservoir. Okay. Okay, well, let us keep on expanding and dynamiting. I think it's really funny that I like left the path like that. That's very silly of me. Let us double dynamite. Oh, and this is also like moving in the right direction. So before I forget, let's go ahead and path. Like more room, I think. I'm gonna put terrain blocks, so that's. I don't know. I don't know if they'll be able to like get to it, you know, because these trees are in the way. Happened. Oh, I can take them off 24-hour working days. Yeah, go back to 16. Go be happier. Okay. Oh, I was gonna pause more of these breeding pods because my colony is just real big right now. So let's just calm those down a little bit. We're at 108 beavers, but see, I've got 17 unemployed and 8 homeless. So that is happening, man. Okay. Gotta be real careful. Path in. I think that after I put the path in, they're gonna grow back. I kind of wanted to keep it wild. I kind of like the idea that the beavers would like to keep it like a more natural looking, colony or whatever. Get out of the way so that yeah, this is going in the right direction. Landscape. Okay, and then this has got to be just mind-numbingly boring for y'all, but that's okay. I'm having fun. There we go. Okay. So yeah, things are moving and grooving. Kind of crazy. To me. I couldn't actually like tell you why, but everything I don't know. This seems like it's going a little too well, if you know what I mean. Uh, this clearly have to put stairs back in. So many stairs. And then all of this would be here. Dynamite for days. All right. You guys get going on that with your bad selves. Um Trying to jump in and out between, projects to keep it at least a little bit interesting, but I don't know, man. Let's see. I should make some more housing because I do have homeless beavers. I will make I just don't understand where they are that they need coffee. It's right there. I don't know. Let's put another barracks in. Beavers. Housing. I don't love that because it doesn't line up. Yeah, I don't love that. No, don't put it in yet. Okay. I kind of want it to line up with this path right there. So what can I put in that area that doesn't look silly? Perfection, right? That couldn't be even more perfect. And I can put a roof on top of it to give both sides a bonus. Decoration. I don't hate that at all. Okay, that's great. That'll solve that problem. 15 unemployed beavers. Might as well make some more builders. Sure, why not? District builders hut. In there and path it on over. And while we're at it, let's put in another hauling post. Okay. Good things are happening. Still just wish I had an idea of where to put the coffee. I just don't really understand why they're not drinking it. I have like enough coffee to kill someone, but it just isn't being drunken. No one's drinking the coffee. So I'm not putting it in a good place, but I don't actually know where to put it. So, okay, that is up, of course. I'm gonna have to do a better job of this. No? Okay. Passing on over. That's coming along, and we have more dynamite going in. All right. Things are looking really great. Really great, really interesting, in my opinion. Kind of weird, kind of interesting. Let's see. I have to have to demolish this. That's okay. I'm gonna lose it. It's gonna be okay, everyone. I sound like I'm gonna put a floodgate on top of that. I think. There we go. That's what I want. And we're gonna put this high. Great. Then I'm gonna build levee. Now the thing is, what do I want this to be? Kind of am like thinking like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. Kind of like that. Okay. Before I blow that dynamite, let's get up here to help build. That's what I was thinking. Let's see what happens. That's what I'm going to say. 0.7 days left. Showers not happening. That's fine. Building that's fine. And everything is looking pretty good. This is definitely causing me stress. I think this sluice is just stupid. That's the point that I'm coming to now. Is that my sluice is stupid. So, I mean, I'm trying, but it's stupid. That's okay. Everything is looking fine. Everything is looking good. I still have 6 homeless beavers. Oh my goodness. I guess that I'm asking a lot of my beavers right now, so I'm not actually overly surprised that they haven't built the barracks yet. I'm asking a lot of my guys. Let's see. The drought has ended, which is excellent. We've got water that will be coming in. Filling this up. Okie dokie. I don't know. It's just gonna take some time. As one of my favorite creators says, it's just gonna take some time. It really is just gonna take some time. So let's see what else we can do for my beavers while we are waiting for the water to return. Let's look at their well-being. That coffee and the freaking rooftop terraces, I swear, they are the bane of my existence. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pause my coffee press. Coffee brewery. I am just gonna go ahead and pause you. Okay? So that we can actually figure out if they're even drinking any of it. I have coffee here, 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 and over here. They definitely drink this water. What if I put a coffee tank? What if I changed this to coffee? Prioritized by haulers, and let's see what happens here. Got 30 coffees, 26 waters. I don't know. Maybe they like to drink coffee with their food. Oh wait, I'm sure that there's a way in. Yeah, there's an entrance right there. I don't understand. Let's put a coffee storage. A little coffee one here. We'll say we want this for coffee, and we're going to prioritize it by haulers. Yeah, this is going to be to obtain. Got coffee there. Coffee here. 30. I don't understand. I've got coffee everywhere, you weirdos. You're not drinking it. It's not my fault. Okay? It's not my fault. Okay. What else can I do for these guys? I could give them another campfire. That's fine. I don't. They need more campfires. Have another exercise plaza. Campfire, well-being, fires. Oh. More beaver busts and shrubs and lanterns. Okay. That's looking good-ish. Let's see. Let's put some coffee over here. I really don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm really just trying to make it make sense. All right. I have been yammering for a minute, but that's okay. I'm going to continue to yammer. How are things over here looking? Coming out there. That's going in there. That's coming up to there. And just real quick, want to see what happens. Close that. Top of that. Oh no, oh no. It'll dry. It'll dry. Yeah. Okay. Well, now we know. That's okay. That's why we do things. We do things so that we can learn and not make mistakes again. That's a problem. How am I gonna... That's okay. It'll dry. It'll dry. Tunnel through a terrain block. That's not gonna work because tunneling through a terrain block turns it that form. It doesn't turn it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. That's okay. Not my favorite thing, but... Arr. Arr. Hey. before I put that in, let's path. There we go. Okay. That in vertical and then the two normals. Boop. Okay. Okay. And then we can levee. Nope, I gotta demolish. Levee. And I'll take that out, disconnecting that, and put that there. Okay, we're making some amount of progress. We're gonna have to... Yeah, I don't know if this is ever gonna... I want it to. Is it working the way I want it to right now? Have though. Got water there. Log pumping out of there. How high is this? Well, that's that seems like it's working pretty good actually. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. All right. Let's see how our dynamiting is happening. These are too far from a district center. That just needs a path. So we can go like that. And good. Is this too far from a district center? Okay. I'm gonna go the scaffold route. That should cause that to be good. Oh! Um, I'm sure everyone is like, what is happening right now? But what is happening right now is that there is a bug on my desk and it's freaking me out. I don't like bugs very much. Okay, I have put the bug into a cup and it is now, that was stressful. It was a stink bug. Just in case anyone is trying to keep track, that was a stink bug. I did not care for that situation one bit. I tell you what. All right. Things are moving and grooving slowly but surely. Oh, that put the fear god into me. I tell you what. I don't really care for bugs. I am not a person that enjoys them, I guess you could say. All right, let's explode this. Making some more room for some more water. And I'm going to go ahead and explode all this now too. Very, very cool. Look at all of that beautiful water. That's awesome. That's just great. I'm really excited about this. Did I make it to the bottom of the map? Yeah, I can't go any further, so that is as far down as I can go, which is just awesome. It's just going so well. I can't complain. I think that stink bug showing up on my desk was a sign. It was a sign of some wonderfulness. I kid. What is happening? What is happening? Why is that dry? Oh. Those sluices. Okay. Now, the coffee hasn't moved one bit. Only 50% of them are drinking coffee. I gotta tell you, man, it's not my fault at this point. At this point, it's just not my fault. You need to take advantage of what you have. And I mean, it's not my fault. Maybe we need some more swimming pool. I don't know. Anyways, let me get back to thinking things through. All right. I'm really enjoying like the kind of like puzzle that all of this expansion is posing. I think it's kind of interesting that it just feels like a puzzle to me, and I actually really enjoy puzzles. That is a fact, a little known fact. I'm going to keep on just blasting the hell out of this area with as much dynamite as I can, just to continue to deepen the reservoir over here. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we can unpause that. There, that is up higher. Okay, so what I really wish is it would give you the coordinates of this thing somewhere. You know, like it would tell you what the... I'm gonna have to block this up. I don't think... Oh my good God, that's a mistake. Oh, is that a mistake? That is a giganto mistake. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Pause. Holy crap. Well, well. That's just terrible, isn't it? That's just terrible. Thankfully, they can reach this. That needs to be highest priority and highest priority. And now we're leaking so bad. Oh no. Oh God. Oh God. Get it in, my friends. Get it in. Get it in. 51%. Good. Oh, good. Okay. Now get this done. I knew that that was a bad idea. I knew that I had probably clicked on too many things, but I went for it anyways, and sure enough, that was a very poor choice to say the least. Oh, jeez, that was terrible. Now it looks like we are overflowing over here. Hopefully that's just surging. Surging. We need to put some levees up here. That's fine. That, and then I'll close that off. Whew! That, my friends, was very, very stressful. How is that too far from a district? Oh, because I exploded a whole bunch of stuff. Didn't I? Yeah, it is too far from a district. Okay! Guess I did that wrong. Oh man. Alright, there you go. And path. That's a path. And up this way? I don't even know what I'm doing now. Up this way and over to here. What, a triple? There we go. Go build it. That is a very, very stupid way around, but that's okay. That's what we're doing right there. Okay, that is great. We are slowly but surely making our way up to hopefully deepen this. I'm not entirely sure it's going to work unless I do all of this higher, and I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to do it. I'm just really a little bit confused about what's happening. Which is okay. It is what it is. Um, not overly not overly concerned about things, but things are moving in the right direction, and I will try to maintain my absolute and utmost enthusiasm because that's how I'm going to do things. What are these guys doing? They just look. I'm not going to ask. These guys look confused, but that's okay. I'm confused as well, so we can all be nicely confused together. All right. Whew. Things are things are looking up. All right, I'm gonna go through my end of episode ramble here because that's what I've been doing. I've been talking, playing the game for about an hour, and I will ramble. So, truth be told, this episode was a mess. I am making some progress on this dam. I'm still just not entirely sure how to force it to go in there without this. I don't know. I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm laying the groundwork for the future. That's what I'll say. I mean, all of these things are going to have to move up anyways. So again, I'm laying the groundwork for the future. I don't actually know if I need to or not, but the groundwork has been laid. Um, let's see, what else have I done? I flooded the colony a couple of times. Um, so that's been good. And yeah, I'm not really entirely sure I can take credit for doing much else besides flooding the colony and setting up the possibility of a deeper reservoir that I don't know if I can figure out how to do it. Um, so yeah, there you go. I had a good time. I hope that you had a good time as well. Thank you for watching me play this ridiculous beaver video game. And I'm gonna head on for the evening. So, I guess that I shall leave you with peace, love, and reservoirs full of water, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!